Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 1, no it's not, don't, ignore that. This is season 2, episode 19 and it's called The Man from the Other Side. Sounds promising. So in the last couple of episodes we've had, well, in the last episode we had time travel. Time travel is now on the cards in this show. Brilliant, brilliant. So the man from the other side. Well, we've had plenty of people from the other side come into the show, usually as baddies, usually as monsters or monster of the weeks or etc. This holds hope of conversation between the two sides. Maybe someone's willing to actually talk and we're going to get some information here about what the hell is going on, because I think it's all going to wrap round, and it's the fact that Walter took Peter from the other side was the cause of all the war that is happening and about to happen. It was the catalyst, and none of this would have ever happened, and people would never have found a way to the other side had not Walter done what he did. That's what I think. And apart from that, I've got nothing else to say. I think the bowling alley guy is one of the greys and blacks, or at least he was part of the experiments in Jacksonville or the other place that Walter and Belle were conducting. It's starting to fall into place. Everything's starting to fall into place, but there's still a lot of holes. There's still a lot of gaps. We have the fact that Olivia can now see things from the other side. Is she going to be shocked when she goes to the big city or something and finds that there's more things and more people from the other side than she ever realised? Something like that. That would be interesting. A little bit like They Live or something like that, where they find out how infiltrated they really are. I'd like that. Seems a little bit obvious though, I think. Okay then, let's find out what the man from the other side, who the man from the other side is, and...
I thought you said this place is abandoned.
I'm gonna check it out.
We should just go.
No, just hang tight. You'll be fine.
Ooh, creepy. Oh, that shouldn't happen for no reason whatsoever. Someone just appeared. Yeah. It's a shockwave of people appearing from the other side. No, that's not a people. I wouldn't do that. I think he just had a... Whoa. What was that? It's a... Ooh. Oh, one of the shapeshifters. Does he absorb all the memories as well? Because how would you know the coal was there?
Here, Dave.
That can wait. There's something we have to talk about.
Oh, he's going to do it, is he? Oh, this is going to be awkward. Oh. He's not going to finish that conversation,
Hey,
is he?
What's up?
Name's Joe Redmond. Her purse was found outside the car. Patrolman found her with a broken neck. That's the cause of death. But the medical examiner found this. 3 puncture wounds in her soft palate.
Oh.
Raised a red flag in the FBI database and came up the chain to me.
Of course.
Shapeshifters. Walter, have you seen anything like this before?
Mercury.
Mercury, okay. We've seen Mercury used before, haven't we?
Do you think that this is a shapeshifter?
Good morning.
Oh,
Where to pick up a camera?
they need to contact the other side.
The secretary told me there would be 3 of you.
There was a problem. The third didn't make it.
Oh, that was the third.
Okay, this was recorded last night.
Okay.
Just before 9 p.m., several dozen homes, all within a half-mile radius of the warehouse, reported an odd kind of interference with their broadcast signal.
They're getting a broadcast from the other side.
Well,
I believe the interfering signal may have originated in the alternate universe.
Oh yeah, so
Can you
slow
turn
it
it
down. Have a look at it.
and slow it down.
Oh, okay.
Gee, what is that?
It almost sounds like a language.
It's not a language. It's math.
Oh,
Math.
Trigonometric equations. In this case, a radio wave, the kind given off by a solar flare, which is interesting. Our astronomical division picked up a surge in solar activity right around that time. But yours couldn't have come from the sun.
Well, where else could it have come from?
I don't know. I mean, they're not in sync.
keeps coming across that photo. He's going to put it together. He was old enough to remember. So Walter must have done something to his memory. I think we know that already.
Peter. Our synthetic friends. I believe I know how to figure out what they're up to.
You remember what you told Newton?
No. But as they say in Finland, there's more than one way to roast a reindeer.
Okay then. It's the location they're after. Oh yeah, because gateways can only be opened in certain points, can't they? Oh, here we go. Fully developed now.
Something's wrong. When I cut into it, I must have damaged it.
Contact Newton.
Thomas Jerome Newton? Where is he?
Verona. I'm sorry.
Okay. So the man from the other side didn't last very long. But they got some information. Daniel Verona. And somebody else whose name I've forgotten already.
Oh my god! This guy needs help! Does anyone know CPR? Someone call an ambulance!
That body's going to come alive again, isn't it? Yep. No, it's just to get him out of the situation. Or is it to get him into the situation?
I want you to get some rest, Dad.
Called him Dad.
I'll be upstairs.
He always calls him Walter. Hardly ever calls him Dad.
Huh?
You just called me Dad.
Okay, so we have roughly 10 hours to figure out where the center of Newton's triangle is.
Yes.
It's at the hotel.
Could be anywhere.
The bank. That's why they needed 3, isn't it? To make the triangle.
Whatever Newton's trying to bring over, Walter thinks he can stop it.
Okay, call me when you get there.
Walter, how is this thing gonna work?
We have to get the hammer as close to the center of the bridge as possible. It'd be dangerous.
Dangerous how?
The vibrational waves that Newton will need to generate, the intensity.
Might destroy the bridge.
Devastating.
What do you mean devastating?
I suspect it will tear a man apart.
Okay, then not just destroy the bridge.
Walter, I need you to stay here and finish putting that thing together, okay? We need to get on that bridge.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
I'm with the FBI.
You're the boss.
Let me just check with the sergeant.
They're agents. He's got an idea. Yeah. Something needs to be done.
Peter, you're need to get off this bridge. I have to put this on. I've started this. I've got. It's gonna go faster if we do it together.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. What's he going to do? Try and block? Try and add another frequency so it doesn't work or something? So it interferes. Oh, they're bringing the rest of the bridge. Along with an army, possibly. Yep, it very much looks like it. Whoa. How come he's still alive then? Oh, ow. Yeah, definitely.
How long was I out?
About a day and a half.
Wow.
Here. Well, the doctor said that you'd be fine, but Walter was worried.
I'm fine.
He'll want to know that you're up.
Olivia. I'd like to speak to him alone, if that's okay.
That conversation isn't what you think it is, Peter. I don't know why I'm talking to a character on a TV show that was made several years ago.
You said the effects of Newton's vibrations would be devastating. And...
because you're from the other side, that's why it didn't affect you.
FBI agent, they just disintegrated him like he wasn't even there. But they didn't kill the man from the other side.
And it didn't kill
And
you.
they didn't kill me.
Yes, yes.
You didn't just open up a hole to the other side. You went through. And you brought me back. It's why I can't remember my childhood.
You were dying, Peter.
It's why my mother committed suicide.
Yes.
Isn't it? She knew.
She couldn't live with it.
Didn't she? I understand everything now.
You don't, though. You don't.
Son.
I am not your son.
Ooh.
I'd like to be alone now.
Olivia will talk him round, make him understand. But right now, that's harsh. Walter's got no one now. And we know what happens when Walter's got no one and nothing to keep him going. He regresses. And while I can't condone what Walter did, I do feel sympathy for him at this moment.
Peter checked himself out of the hospital 3 hours ago.
Oh no.
He isn't at the lab,
He's just gone.
and he's not answering his phone.
Fringe does emotional weight very well, especially in this episode. That I really felt for Walter. As I said, I can't condone what he did, but in that moment, you can't help but feel for him, knowing that, well, what's going through his mind? That he was the cause of all this, cause of his wife's death, cause of anguish to the other side. And now Peter knows the truth, and it's, I mean, I'm sure Peter's in future episodes at some point, so I'm assuming that they do reconcile to some degree at some point, but how long and what process, what path that process will take, I do not know. It's going to be a long one, I think. Oh man, that is heartbreaking, really heartbreaking, because I don't want to see Walter regress, and we've seen that Peter, the Fringe investigations in part, but Peter and that bond that they were growing more so has kept Walter from regressing into himself, becoming that patient at St. Clair's again, withdrawn and forgetful and incapable of logical thought, really. We've seen how much progress is made over the course of the last 2 seasons, and I don't want to see that taken away. Walter found something to live for, something to be Walter for, and now that's been taken away from him. Well, it was never his to begin with. I am very, very conflicted in this. It's a really tough moral thing, isn't it? Because what he did was kidnap. He kidnapped someone and raised that kidnapped child to be his own, while presumably mucking around with his memory. What Walter did was horrific. Horrific. But at the same time it's done, and oh yeah, I'm very conflicted in this. This is going to take a while to reconcile in itself. But now we know. I'm glad it wasn't as drawn out as some other parts of this plot. We've got people from the other side now. The war has truly begun. The war is truly underway. I suspected this for quite a few episodes, but this episode really confirmed that the war is well underway. Agents and soldiers, and now more and more frequent forays from one side to the other. Yeah, pretty good. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Keep well. Bye bye.